Hello everybody, in today's video I'll be talking about RTA Monsters review. Before I start, I'd like to give credit to this G3 player called Lou Shuai from China server. So I also put the link to his original post here. If you do read Chinese, please check it out, and you can also ask him questions in the original post. So today, what I will be doing is just try my best to deliver all his points, but it's inevitable to miss something due to the page limit or other reasons. So if you have any questions, please just leave a comment. The first monster I'd like to talk about is Alkianos. Here's the stats of a G3 Alki. And Alki's third skill plus artifacts can do huge damage, around 1,500 each hit. And here are the artifacts on Alki. The first one is damage received from water, minus 11% and additional damage by 200% speed, and additional damage by 2% defense. Damage received from light minus 6%. Third skill, crit damage plus 10% and additional damage by 4% of attack. Speed plus 5% under inability. Here is Hazor. She's not as popular as she was before because she can only provide control without much damage. And the only reason she's still on a plus 181 speed violence set is probably just because of her performance in those previous seasons. Asna. And this Asna, I believe she's on Swift, mainly because she's used to counter first speed Barbara, and plus 180 speed can pretty much make sure Asna outspeed any speed Barbaras in G3. This Asna still lacks some crit rate, so it would be better if she can have more crit rate. And here's Juno. Juno can hit 1,600 each with good artifacts. Accuracy isn't necessary, and this Juno is on Revenge Despair. 美猴王 Fire Monkey. And Fire Monkey is the best counter to Oki except those LD units. He must be fast enough because his opponents are all very fast. If he is not fast enough, he'll still be looped by Hazor. Artifacts, I think the recommended are damage received from water, from fire, and additional damage by attack. Skill 2 heal or skill 1 accuracy is also useful. And here is the Ganymede. He is on a plus 160 violence set, mainly to speed tune Hazor. Word. This is a triple revenge word to counter those AoE attackers like Chiu and Champong, the Wind Art Master. Pick him only like if you have no better choices. Artifacts can do additional damage or damage received. Josephine is not a good pick because there are just so many cooldown reset units out there and armor breakers. But it's better to have her than nothing. So, and she's also useful to counter fire units. This is Vigor, and high resistance with some damage. He's not very good due to many AoE strippers and those accuracy artifacts somehow make 100% resistance not that valuable. And it's good to have him on crit damage, because if there's no damage and then he gets reset on turn 1, like, he's probably not going to do anything in the whole match. Fran. And the only thing I'd like to point out here is her 10 speed lead can actually make a difference if there's no speed lead on your opponent's team. And artifacts, I recommend definitely the main attribute of artifacts should be defense, because that's what Fran is low on her stats. And also additional damage by speed can be very useful as well, because even though she's unviolent, she has a really high speed. So, and her first skill is multi-hit, so that's why additional damage by speed can only work on her. Camilla can still be a situationally good pick if your opponent has no healers or big damage dealer. Artifacts, I'd like to recommend skill 3 heal and skill 1 or skill 2 damage. And also damage received can be very useful. And the next one we have Vigor, who is probably the most popular second awakening unit here in the current meta. And he needs to have some sort of accuracy to make sure he can land armor break on the opponent's unit with his third skill. And speed is also important. Leo. And for Leo artifacts, I recommend skill 1 or 2 damage or skill 3 accuracy. Leo usually won't be the first target, so it's good to have him do some damage. And next one we have Vanessa. Not as famous as before, and I only pick her if I really need to get the first turn. Deafness, and this deafness is on double nemesis wheel to kill a squishy unit in turn 2. And deafness defense is important because the more defense he has, the more valuable his shield is. And he also needs 50%, at least 50% accuracy to make sure his third skill can actually strip and defense break. And Diana, actually she's not that afraid of Antares, and this one is on Violent Will. Artifacts can do skill 1 or 2 damage. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you like it. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.